Well, look who it is. A ding-dong. Get out of my locker room.
Hi, Bailey.
Here to steal someone else's sponsorship deal? Is that why you're after Lita? She's got one you want, doesn't she?
Wow, you have quite a one-track mind, Bailey.
So what? Don't need more than one track when it's the right track. I'll be watching you.
Kind of creepy, but fine with me. You're more than welcome to watch me beat Lita.
I hope you won't make a habit of being here on Raw.
Nice to see you too, Charlotte.
And don't try pulling what you pulled on Lita on me. First of all, you wouldn't succeed. I'd wipe the floor with you. But
Right. We can agree to disagree. But don't worry. I don't have time for you either. I'm focused on other opponents right now. You know, ones that actually pose a challenge.
You know, provoking WWE legends is usually a bit frowned upon by management.
I needed to get Lita's attention. Besides, another WWE legend provoked me first.
As management, I'm supposed to say that's no excuse. Consider this a warning.
And as Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid who's not WWE...
You certainly know how to entertain, and knowing Justine, I'm sure it's getting under her skin.
If you need any advice when it comes to steel cage matches, I'm happy to help. It's one thing to take on a legend, but I've taken on a McMahon in a steel cage. Naturally, it was a memorable instant classic of a match.
Wait, didn't you lose that match?
Win, lose, who really remembers? Just don't let your opponent weasel out of their clothes to escape. That would be an embarrassment.
Right.
Suit yourself.
The road to WrestleMania is paved in steel tonight as the legendary Lita and her opponent square off in a steel cage match here on Raw.
After suffering a brutal backstage attack, Lita will be looking to teach her attacker a lesson about respecting her elders.
Make that Hall of Fame, elders, Saxton.
In search of some footing to make this huge climb.
Oh!
Looking for a grip to get themselves over the cage.
From the cage wall right down to the mat. Yikes! It just wasn't time yet for you to try that climb. Knee right to the face. A face buster knee smash.
That looks painful.
Oh my goodness! And an impactful display of offense we just witnessed there. Lita is really falling behind. Yeah, Lita needs the rally here. Lights out. DDT connects.
It's a revolving door of forearms.
Listen to the impact. Oh, step up Enziguri. This steel cage is just as punishing as your opponent, Cole.
And Lita reverses it.
She was being tested, but now finally gets some offense of her own in.
She anticipated that one.
A face-buster knee smash.
That looks painful.
And she's keeping the pressure on here.
Maintain the aggression.
Son. She's trying to ascend the cage now.
And every inch climbed puts you in a more perilous position.
And she's gingerly balanced on the top of the cage. And she, oh no, no. She cuts the climb short, and now this becomes a high-stakes fight at the top of the cage. Impressive reversal there. And now she's mounted on the cage, trying to scale up the wall. Close to escaping, top of the cage, pulling them back in, saving the matchup.
This superstar dragging them back down to continue this fight. Feels like it's opportune time to get out of here.
Trying to make their way out of the cage. Oh, no! From the top rope! And she is sent crashing back to the... Oh, wait, did you see it? And there was some force on that move. This spells trouble for Lita.
The sprint up the cage is on.
Not many places for her to go now. And she doesn't appear to be slowing down anytime soon. A really impressive showing in this steel cage match.
Yeah, she looks completely drained of energy.
And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, Hayley Santos.
So perhaps the perfect match. Never any doubt in this win.
Never a doubt, barely a moment's suspense. This one was about as lopsided as they come.
Add this to the list of things I never thought I'd see. It's Mighty Molly versus a super legacy superstar.
For those of you who listen to her podcast, i.e. me, it sounds like Bernice's new superhero costume is starting to super annoy Justine.
Whoa, hold up. You listen to podcasts other than mine? We're going to talk about this later. What's she thinking here? Wow, what impact! Strong suplex.
Letting her opponent know she is ready for anything. And clothesline. Here's a snapmare.
And a basement drop kick. A quick finish. Can she do it? And an early kick out.
She still has a lot more in her.
What a kick. Right to the gut. With the reversal.
It's a revolving door of forearms.
Listen to the impact. Drop kick. And she heads to the floor to think of her next move.
Time for some deep breaths. She's got the whole WWE Universe rallying behind her. Oh, I hope they back up. They're getting too close for comfort.
Well, no one's paying attention to you, Saxton. They're too busy beating the tar out of each other. Showing off the quickness, that'll turn things around in a hurry. Kick to the gut. Boom, head kick. Strong impact. And she continues to take on an overbearing offense. She has to rely on her instincts to turn things around. And that was taking the attack to the competition with that one. And that was an efficient display of offense with that maneuver. Squaring off right by our announce table.
Head and arm lock. Ooh, suplex.
Count out imminent. She needs to get back in. She goes back inside the ropes. Uh-oh. You gotta be kidding me! Taken out from high above. You gotta be some special kind of crazy to do that.
Reaching their opponent, and look at these.
And a series of vicious knee strikes to the body. And she is just not giving her any room to breathe. And she still might have more coming. Shaw side. Cover! 2 count. An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner, Haley Santos.
Based on how much Justine's been mouthing off on her podcast lately, seems like what you're doing is working. Not that I had any doubt.
And with WrestleMania right around the corner.
What are you thinking?
I think it's time I stop avoiding Justine. The two of us need a face-to-face, and I know exactly where to do it.
Of course, it's obvious to anyone with a brain that my niece's efforts to undermine me, to undermine my legacy, are really the attempts of a weak, scared little girl.
I just want to talk.
Seems that we have an unexpected guest today. You may know her from her recent humbling loss to me at Elimination Chamber. My niece, or as she always asked to be called growing up, Little Justine. So, LJ, I've got to ask, how does it feel to be nurtured by the best in the business and still be such a letdown?
You know, you were the best in the business, Aunt Justine.
I'm sure you didn't make the trip here to tell me what I already know.
But isn't that what you said you want? For someone to give you your due? See, after the initial shock of seeing you at Elimination Chamber, I've had some more time to think. And you're right. You were never given proper credit for what you did and what you accomplished.
So you did join me to make my own point.
What's that you said on SmackDown? About having to survive a world 5 times as hard and 7 times as brutal? In the moment, I think I would have said you were making excuses. But now I know you're exactly right. You did work harder to get less. You should have been the main event week after week when you were in WWE. Sure, they threw praise on your name after you retired when management decided they needed to add another woman to the Hall of Fame. Or now when they want to get a Legends ratings bump. Fans buy into that nostalgia but forget what it was really like for you. How they treated you when you were on the roster.
What do you know about it? You don't understand.
But that's just it. I do understand. You've been teaching me since my first day in WWE. And you know what I finally really get? Everything that you've complained about, that you're mad at, for all that you blame management or other things beyond your control. It's always been me who's been your real target. Because I'll never know the limitations that you did. I will get to push myself in ways you never could, have opportunities that you never would have been given, and see how far I can really go. And you? Justine, you're a legend. The best of her time. Maybe could have been the best of all time if you had a level playing field. But the fact that you'll never know and I will, that's what you'll never forgive me for. And that's what's going to allow me to replace your legacy with my own.
You ungrateful piece
You're a
of...
selfish, self-centered, only thinks for herself.
Because I'm the only one I could ever count on.
Looks like we have something in common then, because I certainly couldn't count on you.
You don't deserve your talent. It should have been me.
But it's not you, Justine. It's not you.
It'll be me at WrestleMania. I've still got it.
Sure, you've got what's left. Enjoy it while it lasts. But me? I'm just getting started.
You planning on stealing my title tonight?
Your title? Excuse me? Is the SmackDown Women's Championship yours?
Calm down, kid. I'm not talking about a championship. I'm talking about my honorific title, Mr. WrestleMania.
Wouldn't it be... You know what? Never mind. If you mean do I plan to have the match of the night, then yes. Justine won't know what hit her.
That's what I like to hear. And you should obviously always be focused on winning your match, especially tonight with everything that's on the line for you. But don't forget to have fun out there, too.
I'll try. I'm not sure my aunt's betrayal has been particularly fun for me, though.
I don't know, kids. Sometimes fun means beating the daylight out of a once trusted friend or family member. WWE superstars. We are just built different.
Thanks. I think.
I'm still not happy it's you and not me out there. But I do have a shared interest in seeing Justine lose the championship tonight. If she hadn't been in the Dark Pod, I would still be champion. So, good luck, I suppose.
How big-hearted of you.
I'm just benevolent like that, I guess. Besides, you helped me with Stephanie. You were the only person who told it to me straight when everyone else was conspiring against me. Hey, I was right back when you started and I said we could be friends after all.
Huh. I guess you were. You know, that's actually kind of sweet.
And hopefully...
Seen a lot of people go out on the grandest stage.
Who are you rooting for, Tom? I don't know if that's possible. Justine gets bent out of shape about everything. You saw how she reacted when I dredged up her past and all the things that bother her.
Hey, you're not perfect.
Point taken.
It doesn't get any bigger than the grandest stage of them all, and it doesn't get any more heart-wrenching than a battle between beloved relatives turned bitter rivals.
And that's exactly what we've got at Wrestle Freaking Mania. For the SmackDown Women's Championship, every generational grudge match has led to this.
It goes back a lot further than that, Saxton. A lifetime of idolizing her legendary aunt culminates here in this explosive showdown. Oh, that might have just broken something.
Effective dropkick to the face.
You can tell a fire's been lit inside of her.
Yeah, she is going all out. Super kick!
Powerless position to be in right now. Oh my God, right over the top. Here we go. Big impact. Just a devil-may-care attitude on full display.
Going for broke, and it pays off.
Looking for a suplex here. Into a cutter. Nicely done.
Ooh. Crossing the legs into a patella brainbuster.
And she's been brought to a disadvantage now.
Yeah, she's having issues fighting back.
And a series of vicious knee strikes to the body.
DDT.
Goes under the ropes to get back inside. Had that well scouted. Yeah, she's able to momentarily stop the bleeding, but will she also gain command of this match? Tag with the boot. The champ getting worked over here. This has just been an absolute massacre. Standing shooting star press, incredible. And now she's setting the pace of this match. It looks like there's nothing there that can stop her.
Dropkick hits the mark. It's a revolving door of forearms. Uh-oh.
She had it scouted. That could be the spark she was looking for. Springboard misses the target. A face buster knee smash.
That looks painful. More attacks up there could leave her severely impaired. And attacking above the shoulders has become the strategy here.
And Justine turns the tables. Boot to the stomach gives them separation. Put into the corner now. And a big boot. Oh, man. She has to figure something out for this. She has to build the strength to turn the tide.
Right to the gut.
Oh, jeez. Soccer-style kick.
And proving a bit slippery for them there.
Cranked around into a neck breaker. Oh, she fights Justine back. Trying to chop her down with a low kick. Able to reverse that one. Headlock. Oh, cheap shot right above the eye. Oh, that backfired on her. A face buster knee smash.
That looks painful.
Oh, switch. Striking with a knee. And you know what's next, guys?
The title's in jeopardy here.
I think the paradigm has shifted.
This may end it right here.
Canadian Destroyer.
The champ's eyes look glazed over.
Cover. There's two. No, they kicked out. The champion kicked out.
Based on what we just saw, I think this match is far from over.
Who knows what that kick out cost? The champ might be running on fumes. Can't put this one away even after that big maneuver. Momentum and side. Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming. Expertly applied triangle.
Drop it.
A win via submission. Would you have thought it possible with the way the superstar debuted that she'd be standing tall with the SmackDown Women's Championship at WrestleMania?
I'd have called it possible, but unlikely, Cole. What a match. And there's no question whose moment this is. Whatever and whoever may have defined this superstar in the past, she's now cemented her own legacy within WWE.
We could be seeing this image at WrestleMania for years to come.
Wait, what's happening?
I'm not sure.
Can Justine be trusted here?
I don't believe it. It seems that even Justine's small heart grew 3 sizes today.
If these two can get over the differences after the rivalry they've had, then anyone can do it.
Look out!
What the hell? The new champion was just ambushed from behind.
It may be the end of this rivalry, but this champion's story in WWE is just getting started. Here's your winner, and still the SmackDown Women's Champion, Hayley Santos.